It did. Yippee! It worked. I have to make sure it actually remembers my microphone, which hopefully did. There we go. Okay. I live. I live, chat. It took me long enough, but I'm back. Yippee! Fun. And I'm not gonna waste any time. We're gonna get dailies out of the way so that we can go on and we can get doing what we need to be doing. Um, since I've been sick for roughly 2 weeks, I have a lot of stuff I need to catch up on. So that's basically what today is going to be. I'm going to do all of the things that you usually do on a Monday. So dailies, weeklies, those kinds of things. And then I also want to finish all of the limited time events that have been added and done and okay. It's actually pretty good. Um, I want to finish all of those things. It would be nice. It would be nice to finish Suibian Temple, but I don't know if that's gonna happen or not. Um, it probably could happen if I just sat here and like set all the hour expeditions. That would probably do it. Um, but yeah. So craft. What can we craft? I don't actually think that there's too much for me to do. I don't want you guys. You're a crafter. I'll have you do this. There we go. Do that. We don't have any of those. Here. Craft that. And then sure, those things. And then we can just sell those. Hello, Cantos. How you doing today? It's good to see you. How are you? I don't know what else does this thing want to talk to me about. Ah, you're doing well. Fantastic to hear. Always need more of those. Always. And then I want those. I want these. I want the aesthetics. Are you excited for HSR update soon? I'm very excited. I want the story. I need to know what happens. Yeah, I'm super excited for that. And that'll be in a few days. I'm pretty sure a few days. And like a few days, I mean probably tomorrow. So that'll be big epic. Okay, we need more of these. Yep. Gimme. I need all of these little things. And it turns out I haven't streamed in so long. I forgot I need water, so I'm also excited, but I gotta be busy with exams the next few days. I gotcha. After that, are you done for for the rest of the well, no, not the rest of the year, but you have like what, a few months of break? I would hope. I would hope. I will be right back. I do need my water. All right, we're back. My last exam is at this. Gotcha. I mean, I know you'll ace it, so that's not a big deal. Uh, so I want to get my dailies and weeklies out of the way as fast as possible. That way I can go ahead and I can get into the limited time events and the story stuff. So play with the puppy together with Panyan who? What? Where's this puppy they speak of? Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's a giant panda. So I think, because I can't remember specifics, I'm fairly certain the update comes out tomorrow. Um, so when the update comes out for HSR, I plan on doing a live stream. Obviously, I plan on doing a live stream that day, where we basically do the entirety of the HSR update in one stream. It's kind of like a sorry I was gone for so long, even though I was sick. So that stream's going to be really, really long. I don't know how long it'll actually be, but we're not going to end it until I finish the story completely. Um, so I would expect it to be around 5 or 6 hours. I don't know. The last one was 5 hours, and the one before that I think was 4. So, yeah. It just I should be on Wednesday. Gotcha. Okay. So that gives me an extra day to catch up on all my other stuff that I have been missing because I was sick. Yeah, so I think that'll be fun. It feels like Infurious is going to be ending really soon, and like I guess it kind of is, but at the same time we just got introduced to a whole new character. Um, so don't know if it's I don't know how far along we are in the timeline for Infurious's life cycle, but it feels like it's really close to ending. Because I don't know how they're gonna continue it after what's going on. And I'm being semi-vague on purpose, because I know some people haven't had the chance to finish all of it, because the quests have been quite long as of recent, so... Yeah, so, very, very exciting. There we go. There we go. Yes, I would like to quit.
Leaving already? Wish I could get out of here early.
I still don't understand what an event invitation is. Guess I'll change to the camera. I would be annoyed if the main story is wrapped up in the next match. I mean, I don't think it's going to be wrapped up. They've got a few things going on that wouldn't make a lot of sense if they were to wrap it up, but it feels like we're like in that last end. You know how like in when Penacony was nearing its end, and we understand what Sunday's trying to do, but he hasn't done it yet. That's what it kind of feels like. It feels like we're kind of like, oh, okay, and then from that point forward, it's the end. They're not gonna like do a whole lot else, if that makes sense. If that makes sense. But then again, Penacony felt like it ended 4 different times, so I don't know. So do I think it's gonna end? Probably not. Feel like it's gonna get close. Yes. We're in the end game now. That's kind of what it feels like. I think that's a better way to describe it. It feels like we're in the end game. I don't have... I got my coffee, did I? Yeah, I have my coffee. It threw me off because it was 280 at it. Yeah. I have my coffee. I'm not crazy. Yet. But yeah. I mean, because I guess if they do the whole, like, it's an endless cycle, blah, blah, blah. And I know that they've released a whole bunch of stuff about Phanon that I haven't gotten the chance to, like, watch yet. So, like, I'm sure that plays into a little bit to what we're going to be getting with the story, because obviously the next patch is going to be mostly about Phanon and his, actions. But, yeah, so.
Precision strike initiated. Suppressing fire.
I'm also pretty. Am I interested in pulling Phanon? So I've heard that he's really. I've heard that he's exceptionally strong, like most of Euphoria's characters are at the moment. Am I interested in pulling him? Like, not super bad. Hello, Ketchup. How you doing today? It's good to see you. I don't know. I am really close on HSR to actually getting guarantee, which means that I will actually look for a character to pull again. The problem being, I just don't know if he's a. I'll know for certain when he comes out, because obviously I haven't had a chance to look at what he does. I don't know what he's capable of. I'm sure Ketchup can tell me what Phanon's capable of, because they're gonna be more caught up to it than I am. Kevin, tomorrow, Kevin. I'm really excited. That's what Cantos and I were talking about. So Ketchup, I will be doing a live stream when the HSR update comes out, and I will be streaming the entire story event. So I'll be live for like 5-6 hours, maybe, depending on how long it is. It will not be a normal length stream, so that I'm really excited. I'm super excited. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, I should probably get these.
Fufu's here.
So hyped to cry. Okay, well, I don't blame you. I really don't. Really don't blame you. Yeah. So I'm really excited. Hello, are you feeling better? I still have a little bit of a cough, but other than that, I can finally stream again. I have been like dying because I couldn't stream, I couldn't make videos. It was not a fun moment, but I'm glad to be back, and thank you for asking. Much better now. And because even if I wasn't feeling up to it, there is no shot I would be missing the HSR update. So, like, luckily I'm feeling better now. But that was my deadline anyway. I wasn't missing that regardless. Do these guys resist fire? Okay, Evelyn may not be the play here, although they're dead anyway. He will be here. He will be. He's going to be absolutely busted. I've seen a few things about him. I haven't had the chance to really sit down and look at all the things that he's capable of. But the things that I have seen, oh, he big. Oh, he big. Oh, he big. He's very big. I don't know why I'm still using Evelyn team. I should probably go reality team.
That was easy. Heads up. The target's weary.
I've taken a break from literally every game as of late. Now I've got to catch up doing HSR. Right? For the last 2 weeks, I've literally only been doing dailies. And that's it. So I'm hoping today we're able to completely tuck away Zenless, and then obviously HSR's tomorrow, and we'll do that. So I'll be streaming HSR at least tomorrow and probably the day after that. I say tomorrow, depending on when the time zones work, if it actually is out tomorrow, if it's out Wednesday. Usually they update on Tuesday, but they're actually out on Wednesday for me, so. I'll either be doing Wuthering Waves to catch that up and be done with that, or if HSR is actually out, then obviously we'll be doing that. But yeah, so super excited. I don't know if I'll be able to finish everything in today, but we're gonna try. You did a bad thing in Wuthering Waves, or what did you do? I got Garcia. Well, I'm out of money. I'm,
Who's
I'm out of Denny's. Unfortunate. I mean, she's really strong, so you won't have any problem with in-game content. That's not too bad of a thing. Like, she's still good. Actually, she's still exceptionally strong.
This is the path
So
I
I'm
follow.
pretty sure, Astra, you're done. You're not. Okay. Not that I have no Denny's. Ah. I have to pull for her for Siasona. Gotcha, gotcha. I want to use Siasona. I see. Okay. I mean, that's fine. And nothing's going to stand in your way now. So, there's that. So, yeah. Essentially, today's stream, I really just am hoping to get all of the limited time events done. Mainly Jufufu's character event trial thing that they come out with the characters for.
Press the attack.
And then anything else that we can do, that'd be great. But I really just want to make sure that I'm not missing out on any of the, you know, limited time stuff. By the way, anyone here have Jing Liu? I do!
Waste of time.
I gotta stop this from happening. Okay, I should have just used Miyabi to begin with. I have Jing Liu. I do. I don't know. Like, it's kind of weird because I see bits and pieces, but I haven't had the actual. Like, I know that they're buffs. I don't know what they are, and it like because I don't. I was sick. I've been out of it. I hate this so much. There's so much stuff that I don't know now because I've been gone. I've been just, eh. So if you don't mind, Kantos, what kind of buffs are we getting, and for what characters? I know it's like the really older characters. But yeah, I don't know if it's reworks or they're just giving straight up. She scales off HP now. Gotcha. So it's a rework. I don't. She will be my first character that scales off HP. Outside of like most healers do, but I'm not talking about healers. But that's pretty cool. I like that.
Surrender.
That's cheating. Sakura buffs the team's dot damage, and her skill now has the last dot hit. Interesting. So I'm obviously really happy about Kafka's buffs because I still use Nihility for almost everything. Even though it took like 10 minutes to fight the most recent weekly boss. So that was fun. That was fun. Mr. Streamer, have you seen Phaenon's trailer? Unfortunately not. Like I said, I've been sick, so I've been like completely out of it. I've seen bits and pieces of a lot of things going on. But unfortunately, trailers and things like that have still eluded my presence, much to my sadness. Watch with us? Sure, I can definitely do that. Yeah. Blade also now only scaling with HP. Nice. So I wonder if Jiggly's best team. I mean, I'm sure her best teams will now change. They will be very different from what they were. So I don't know if I'll be able to use Jingliu. Like, I just don't know if I'll have the characters because I don't have Blade, and things like that. Which I guess I could eventually get him because he's on the 50/50 pity for premium. But that would require that I lose pity, and I don't want to do that. So. Not you. There we go. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. Like, I don't have too many. Hello, Percy. It's good to see you. Like, I don't have too many premium sustains. I have Huohuo and Lingsha, and that's it. I mean, Gallagher's just really good all around, so, like, maybe he would work. But, yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. So, I mean, obviously, What's good? Me, I'm doing much better. Be sure to take it easy since you just been sick and drink much water. Yeah, I have like this huge jug of water next to me that I'm gonna be like sipping on the entire time. But I need to get my vocal cords back to what they were doing. I need to make sure that I can actually stream because, like I said, I will be doing the entirety of the HSR update in one stream. I will not end stream until we're done with the story. I don't know how long it'll take. It could be 5 hours. It could be 4. But that's basically what's gonna happen. I'm really excited for it, cause like, the story's picking up. It's really really good. I'm really excited. I really want to put Jean Liu now and put her in my cast team. That would kind of go crazy. That would be really cool. Unfortunately, I don't have casters, but I mean, it won't be the end of the world. We'll take that one and increase the gears, I guess. Who is it? It's just these 3 being buffed.
I've got your back.
I was about to say, if I take you, will you actually do stuff?
Asset confirmed. Prepare. I can help you ward off misfortune and
Okay.
disaster.
Well, how have you been, Percy? How's the Woo account? Are you excited for your HSR update? I don't know if I said it, but thank you, Meg Gardner, for that. It's very nice of you. Yeah. I don't know. I'm hoping to make a video about like the new buffs and stuff. I don't think I have every character that they're buffing. But again, like I said, I also don't know all the things that they're buffing because I've been sick. I haven't had the chance to like digest all the information that's come out so far, which is kind of unfortunate. But which one do I want? I think I want this one. I did want this one. Yeah, so I'm really excited for that. And then I want this one. Having to read icky. Which way am I going? I'm going this way. Yeah. I think it's really cool. From my understanding, it's like a. How do I explain this? It's like a. It's a universal thing, like the buffs that they're giving. So like they'll just put older characters into it, and then they'll work for the next time. But again, I don't know if that's how that works, because I don't know any of it. So, really excited. I'm so excited. I'm actually really interested to see how the older characters are going to stack up to, like, their Herda. Because obviously, like, when I use my dot team against the dragon fight, we won. It took like 10 minutes, but we won, and then the Herda just clean sweeps it entirely. So I want to go back to that fight when Kafka gets her buffs to see how it flows and if it is significantly better, or if the Herd is still, you know, the best option. I don't know. But I would love to find out. Could also probably figure out how to actually play Jifufu. Yeah. Ow. I really don't care. There we go. I'll take the gear coins, heck yeah.
Pointing.
So yeah, I'm hoping this doesn't take super long. It always feels like Hollow Zero takes longer than it actually does. I don't know why that is, but hello Xavier, how are you doing today? It's good to see you. How have the gacha accounts been? There we go. I'll take that because it's new. You just take less damage when shielded. I can apply that pretty easily. I was wondering what that was in the distance of Astra. She's just standing there.
Stage is mine. Out of the way. We caught him. Listen to my roar.
Allow me.
Ah, it's these. I do not like the Valor Twins. They've gotten significantly better with the rework of how they like function, but they're still not fun.
Swift yet still.
I'm good. I also decided to get Jifufu's weapon because I decided to get Jifufu. The amount of buffs that Jifufu, I mean, you can see her on my screen. The amount of buffs that Jifufu gives to Yixuan is insane. It's nuts. So yes, she's very good. A very strong character. Even outside of Yixuan, she works in quite a few teams because she gives a lot of stat buffs. It's very strong. So I'm right there with you. Do you think it is possible to get E1S1? So basically, you want a copy. Oh, you want Phaenon, a weapon, and a copy of Phaenon, 200 pulls. Well, is it possible? Yes. Theoretically, you could get you can get 2 copies of Phaenon and 1 10 pull, and then you can get the weapon in a 10 pull. Statistically speaking, it's still semi-favorable, but you will have to get lucky. To put it into perspective, Ketchup, when I summon, I have roughly 320 pulls because that guarantees character and weapon, assuming you lose both. So. No, we'll go with the Might. The Might would actually be pretty good. But it is possible, especially if you hold off, what is it, 5 days? I think it's 5 days. The 5 days after the update, because they give the free 10 pulls for logging in. So if you're able to do it then, I think you'll be okay. You don't sound convincing. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, you're going against the odds. Yes, it's not. It is probable, but you will have to get lucky. Like I said, to get character and light code guaranteed, you need 320 pulls, assuming you get a hard pity and you lose pity on both times. So, 200 stretching it, but again, you could also, it's a gacha game, you could just get lucky and get Phaenon copies early, and then at that point, it doesn't matter, because you get them early. So. I'm sorry if that's not what you wanted to hear, but I don't want to, like, lie and be like, oh yeah, sure, that's totally doable, you have no problem. Like, I don't want to lie. Yeah, I should probably really figure out how to play Jifufu. She's so strong. Yixuan's so strong. We want these. Yeah. I mean, you're. Well, I'm just gonna pray for. Oh yeah, no, E0S1. That is. Like. That one. Completely doable, especially if you like do all of the story and you do all the chests and all of those things. Even if you don't get the light cone initially, you'll get it by the end of banner patch. Like, yeah, he'll be coming home.
Weakling.
This team is dumb, chat. This team is so strong. And the best part is that Astra is built and doesn't ever need to be touched again. So I don't have to worry about rebuilding here. Even S1 is my goal. You'll get that. Even if you just save a little bit for his rerun, it'll happen. We will see you tomorrow. In fact, we will.
Let my song move everyone. An opening.
There we go. She's so strong. That is not what I wanted. I took a drink of water.
Allow me. Cycle of yin and yang.
Ah,
Decree.
We've caught him.
Step back.
rude.
Watch out. Let's make this quick.
I will say, Yixuan has some of my
Sin of evil
favorite
shall be purged.
stringing attack animations. It's floors. This is so stupid. I'm all for it though. And she already has her yin form back. This character's dumb. I love this.
Let's make this quick.
Okay. So I'm really excited. I think the update will actually go live after I'm done streaming, like, by quite a bit. So, the stream will probably be on Wednesday, but like I said, I'll be live the entire time. So basically, what I want to do is when I start streaming the HSR update, I will not stop streaming until the story's over. I'm sure that there'll be a few other things to do and to kind of nitpick with, but I really just want to get the story. So it'll be a longer stream than usual, just as kind of like, sorry I was gone so long. So that'll be something to look forward to. I'm really excited. I'm very invested in the story now. It took a minute to get there, but like, the story really good.
The stage is mine. Yeah, an opening.
An opening.
Can I carry his jump?
Watch this move.
I don't know. I feel like I should be able to parry his
This
jump.
one's for you. We've caught him.
Allow me. Careful.
Oh, what's that gotcha? That is such a cool ending animation sequence with the wings. Each one's awesome. My B-Day is in 6 days. Happy early birthday. Yeah, happy early birthday. That's awesome. Are you thinking about doing anything fun? Bannon will be my birthday present from Hoyo, right? Right. There we go, I got my merits. Right. It's Trigger! Shit, that's a lot. I never had any birthday party. I mean, sometimes people just don't do that. But, I mean, you'll probably just be ecstatic because you're building Final on your birthday. If you have anything left to farm, that is. I would assume you have most things already like tucked away and ready to go. From, you know, what you've been telling me when I was able to actually stream. Okay, I want to save. You have everything free-formed? Very nice.
Let's make this quick.
Literally doing 1 damage is insane. Got him.
Weakling.
I don't think I've ever seen Bellions like hit like that.
Your fate is sealed.
Okay, now she needs to get her ult again so that I can stop the sneaky shield. It's also not letting me turn my camera. I cannot turn my camera. I guess I have to fight her like this because I can't turn my camera. See, that's a really cool little ability that they give Astra, but they also make this boss move around so much, it's hard to do anything with it.
Let our souls resonate. Listen to my roar.
There we go. Okay. There we go. I was like, as soon as they stand still, each one has 2 ults. We're fine.
Too slow. Swift yet still. Clear yet
And that's it.
hurried.
GG, I win. This team's busted. This team's busted. It'll only get better when I figure out like how to play Jifufu and all that. It'll only get better. That's still bugged. You know, I did think about this, but with the updates to the characters and like the buffs that the old characters are getting, I might actually be able to play the story with Kafka. That's gonna be so much fun. I love playing Kafka. She's my favorite. But I hope so. I don't know much about the new buff with characters. But if they are able to give us like that kind of thing, that'd be awesome. So many things to click. There we go. Alright, like I said, I do want to get I want to try and get all the limited time things done. I don't know if we'll actually be able to do that today because it's a story quest with Jifufu and those tend to be a little longer. But hey, Poltra. But Crispy Boo. But yeah, so I'm fairly certain this event's just like all the other ones where it's like, hey, talk to this person, what do they want to eat? Give it to them, and you're dead. But I could be wrong. Looks like it is. 5 cheeseburgers? Is it really just me talking to them? Okay, yeah, it literally is just go. Okay, so this quest will be done very, very quickly. I also don't expect all of it to be out. I don't think. I would assume that this one is,
Take a seat and let's get you something good to eat.
this guy's also familiar. Okay. We'll get this wrapped up and then we can start Jifufu story quest. Yep. Yes. I figured it would be locked. Or maybe it's not. Hmm. Okay, maybe it's not. Never mind. I'm totally fine if it's not all locked though. That means that we can just get it done and over with. Hello, Bernice. And then we go down here. I wonder if we get to see. We got to see Caesar. With me being sick, I did do some limited time events in some of the games. Mainly I did do the theater event in CZZ. That one, pretty good event. I really enjoyed it. Getting to see all the a lot of characters actually. They put a lot of characters in that event. It was really, really nice. I also thought it was really cool that Belle went, because like obviously as siblings, they obviously spend a lot of time together, but we as players don't really see that too much outside of them obviously talking in quests to one another. But very rarely do we like. Belle doesn't have like a hangout event if you pick Wise and vice versa. So it's pretty cool to have the siblings show up and do that together. There we go. That's true. Yeah, oh, heck yeah. Interesting. I finally got a stream. Hello, Himdu. How you doing? It is really good to see you. So how are you? How's the gacha accounts? How's things? Is it gonna let me in here? Oh, because it's a teleport point. Okay. Do we get to see Hugo? Question mark? I lucked out and managed to get Chifufu. I got the call. Very nice. Very, very strong character, especially if you have Yixuan. The amount of passive buffs that Chifufu gives is nuts. But I'm all for it, because obviously she's fun and strong. Yeah, I don't know who doesn't like playing as a giant fidget spinner. Which I do need to redo her trial run so that I can figure out how to do the ball spin. Because I think that's a lot where a lot of her stuff actually comes from with her kit. But yes, very, very, very strong. That's cool and all, but Vivian, that's fair. Yeah, no, I don't think Vivian and her would go well together. Because obviously Anomaly tends to just exist within itself. They don't really care too much about stun. Well, no, yeah, because yeah, no, I don't know. It's I don't know. I do need to do Suibian defense. I also need to do that. We'll go ahead and do these two things. But baby, that is fair. You drive a hard bargain. Oh, I have to do all of these. Okay. Preset config. We're gonna do you, and we're gonna do you. Him do. Oh, him do. Him do. Are you excited for the Agents R update? We're talking a big update. Big epic. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, so Wait, hold on. When did this get sent? Because I just now got like 18 chats in my YouTube chat. Did you all conspire and send them at the same time, or am I just lagging behind? So I'm sorry. I'm sorry, YouTube chat, if you've been talking and I haven't been responding. I just now got all of these messages. That's really strange. I don't know why that did that. He's not with support aboard. Him, do know you can't do that. Yeah, our car is coming to HSR. I know it's gonna be sick. There's so much cool stuff happening. Isn't this the guy who stole my, like, I don't know what you're talking about, Jab, but it is good to see you. Aboard. No, chat now. I'm gonna skip, but I'd rather not have to use Miyabi or Soldier and be on your team. That's fair. I had 59 pulls starting Jifufu because I ended with 7 pulls. Right. Yeah, I didn't have very many, but, like, I guess when I'm sick and delirious and don't have a lot of oxygen going to my brain, I don't make very good decisions.
Recalibrating.
You never left the basement, I repeat, I never left the basement. Yeah, sure, like, that's gonna save you now. This is Shibi defense. I should probably pay closer attention to what I'm doing, but I'm mainly trying to pre-chat and catch up, because it didn't tell me what you all were saying.
Witness the magic of music.
You have no means of escape.
Also, I tested Yanagi and Hollow Zero. She works well with Miyabi if she reruns. Oh yeah, no, Miyabi is... Well, Miyabi, obviously, we all know that she's very strong.
Nothing
Yanagi
slips through my defense.
is very strong. In and of herself. Just as a vacuum, she's exceptionally strong. But she gets even stronger with Miyabi. Because Yanagi can apply disorders on her own, so she doesn't actually need anyone else.
Sniper's Creed. One shot, one
It's
kill.
called Scatter. I was like, Shatter? I'm so glad to be streaming again. I missed you guys. But also, that's if the devs don't put Miyabi and Yanagi. Right? I'm pretty sure Miyabi's getting a rerun relatively soon. But I don't know for certain. I think that was just like speculation. I think Miyabi might be getting a rerun soon. What HSR update? What's happening? So we're getting a huge update. One, we're getting the Fate collab. Phaenon's coming out, which is a really, really big character release. A lot of older characters are getting buffs, so they're actually going to be viable again. Okay, I don't want to say that. They're potentially going to be viable again. I don't want to say anything until I'm able to confirm it myself. But, so I'm really looking forward to it.
It's over.
But yeah, so if y'all want to tune in, I'll be streaming the HSR live, the HSR
Wow.
story quest live to completion, in one stream. So I'll be streaming for 4-5 hours that day. So,
Weakling.
I gotta pull Hugo solely for Vivian. Do they go together? I don't think they go in the same team though, do they? Also, Bronwyn both Vivian to tier 0. Really? I saw they did a few things. Like they put
Swear on my blade.
what's her name? I have her. Yixuan. They put Yixuan in tier 0 along with Miyabi, which
My blade is
I
already
mean
sheathed.
is ultimately a good thing.
Press the attack.
Not the end of the world. But yeah, I wonder what happened to put Vivian in 0. I wonder, because like she didn't. My knowledge of Fufu isn't that super good with her, but I could be wrong. So maybe she actually is.
Weakling.
They redeem themselves, all is forgiven, right? So I need to make sure that my YouTube's updating correctly, because that's never happened before. I'm glad that there are other characters that are starting to. I say starting. Vivian's been out for a minute. I don't know what caused them to move her up. Probably people just figured out how to play her better, maybe. I don't know.
Ether vision activate.
But yeah.
Countering. Take the shot.
Vivian basically overtook Denise. I gotcha. Okay. Yeah, because I was trying to think, like, they didn't release a W engine or anything. Like, they didn't do any of that, so I didn't know what would have caused the jump. But that's good. Good character gets good recognition.
Precision strike. Initiate. Suppressing fire.
Let my song move everyone.
My bullets.
She was
Are one with the
tier
wind.
0.5 before. Yeah, same with
Nothing.
Yixuan.
Slips
She was
through
tier
my-
0.5 until Jifufu came out, and now she's tier 0. Right up there with Miyabi. So. Yeah, most players just got better playing here. Gotcha. I
Cannot stop. Press the attack.
don't know. I'm sure chat can help. But is
Sorry, I'm late.
Miyabi Yanagi still the strongest anomaly comp in the game? It was for a while, because obviously they were the two only like premium anomaly characters in the game, and now they have more competition. I mean, I'm fairly confident that the premium anomaly team is going to have Miyabi. I just don't know if like the second like anomaly character, who that would be.
I'm unstoppable.
Oh hey, Prosper. 0.5 is too low to put Vivian in, right? Right?
Keep your eyes open. Don't get hit.
My blade is already sheathed.
Purging slash. Dance, dance. Let's not disappoint our customers. Resistance is futile. Such provocations don't go
Message
unanswered.
retracted.
My blade strikes.
What's going on, Xavier?
Weakling.
Press forward. My blade.
Yeah, Meowbi's still really strong. It's the same thing. It's all this. I can't even use Yixuan because like Chifufu's level 30. I'm coming back to HSR solely for the fake lab. That is going to be very. I'm really interested to see how they're gonna do that. Like it'll be really interesting to see Saber interact with the chaoticness that is the Trailblazer. But yeah, I don't know.
Recalibrating. Countering.
I hate it when they all just like scatter to the far ends of the universe. It makes it really hard to get through this very quickly. If you want to team for Yixuan, but don't want your team, just put Lighter. He's a Fire Sun. So I don't actually have Lighter. And I do have Jifufu. I plan on using Jifufu. The caveat being she's level 30, so I just need to upgrade her a little bit more. And then she's fine.
Is a
And more
strong
gore.
offense. You're in my sight.
Right?
My bullets are one with the wind.
I do plan on using, you know, obviously I plan on using Yixuan. She's very strong. I just need to spend a little bit more time upgrading her so that she doesn't die in one hit. That's pretty much what it is. Oh, we have another face of this. Also, oh my god, Lucas supposed to want to pull this so badly. So I haven't gotten the chance to play it. Is it in the game? I would assume it's in the game now, yeah.
You have no means of escape.
Take the shot.
Trust me. I mean, it's Wuthering Waves, so of course it's going to be really good.
Your journey ends with
But yeah,
me.
I mean, I don't have any summons in Wuthering Waves, so I don't have to worry about that. I don't have any way to do it. Evelyn team has gotten significantly stronger with Astra. Yeah, it's insane how strong Astra is. Trust peak. I don't know. Again, I don't. Obviously, I haven't done the story quest, so I don't know what Luba's deal is. But she does seem like a very fun character. I think she's cool. Nothing the magic card can't. Yeah. Wait, I'm broke on that too. Right.
Are you serious? Waste of time.
Nope, I'm Oh my, so chat. I love getting these comments and I don't take it like
No room for mercy.
to heart or anything. Like people are gonna be people, but I keep getting comments on my summons videos. It's like every time I lose the 50-50, they're like, "Ha, suck it, whale, you're and I'm like, bro, I'm not a whale. I just don't pull a lot. So it's always really fun getting those comments, and I just kind of smirk. Because it's like, I'm a free-to-play. I just don't summon every time I get a single pull.
Section 6 shall pay.
And if that's the way you play, that's fine. I just find it kind of funny. Everyone immediately thinks that I'm a whale because I have like 300 pulls, and that's just from saving and playing the game every day. But yeah, anyway. You spend money? What? But I don't, Chet, I promise. But yeah, it's always really funny. Like, even if I have like 200 pulls, which is usually less than what I usually pull with, people are like, "Ha, filthy whale! I'm glad you lost pity." I just kind of like, no, I don't know. It's just really funny. I always smile when I get those comments on my YouTube because it's like, I don't pay money. It's like I just save a lot. But also, did you know Kuro's making a new game? Kuro needs to chill, because I don't have the resources. Speaking of a new game, a friend of mine who's really, yeah, she's level 40. a friend of mine who's really into Persona, got me to try out the new, the air quote new. It's been out for a few days. The new Persona game. That's a gacha game, and that one's pretty fun. I'm not gonna take that one seriously because I have a lot of gacha games already. But it is a fun little. If you like Persona, yeah, that's a pretty fun game to play.
I am the Eye of Obel.
I do not know if there's a different defense character, like if there's a different stun that I could use. Obviously, I'd want to use the Phantom of these little ones. Yeah, use that one.
Rena, at your service.
We'll give this team a shot. There's no saying I can't make this one work, right? Now I'm paranoid that my YouTube chat's not updating correctly. I'm gonna drag him into the Persona rabbit hole.
In pursuit. Resistance is futile.
I mean, I haven't played a Persona game outside of that, so like I'm like completely new. I don't know like any of the stuff that's going on, but the game's fun.
My blade is already sheathed.
Yeah, but this is also this guy's first gacha game, so it's like he has all the knowledge on all the Persona stuff, and I have all the gacha knowledge. If you put us together, we're a pretty good duo.
Weakling.
Yeah, the summer sale goes crazy. You're right, the summer sale.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Press the attack. Waste of time.
I don't know. It's really weird. I don't use Steam very often because, like, I have all of the games I play have their own launcher, which I don't know
My blade is already sheathed.
if that says anything about me as a player, but like, you know, I don't know.
Waiting.
What is your least favorite mini boss?
Restore order.
I guess you'll have to define mini boss because, like, I do not like fighting the Balance Twins Tower, but I don't know if that's a mini boss or not. Like, I don't know because it's technically like a full-on story boss, so I don't know.
Resistance is futile.
Yeah, this thing is taking way longer than it should. This thing needs to go down.
Attack incoming.
Don't be afraid. It won't hurt.
Jane is also a pretty big one. She can be really hard to get a hold of,
Waste of time.
especially if she resists your team. It's like fighting a wall. It just doesn't
It's
happen.
over. Purging slash.
Devil May Cry 5 on sale. It's so peak. Okay. I may not get S rank on this one, chat. I just cannot get this guy to stand still long enough.
You cannot stop.
There we go. That took way longer than it should have. We're probably not getting an S rank on this one. But yeah, I don't know. Mini boss? I guess, like, mini boss, it's that really big, like, robot with the mechanical arms that just flies everywhere. I have no problem fighting it now. But back when I was playing Korin, and you have to stun the enemy to do, Korin's kit basically means you have to stun enemies to do damage, because that's where a lot of her damage, comes from. But he just runs away so fast, and at the time I only had, like, the basic character, so I couldn't just hit him from across the room. I had to be up in his face. So, at the beginning, that was really annoying, but, like, obviously now it's, you know, like, it don't matter. I can just shoot him with trigger. It's gonna be easier if you had Jifufu. So do I actually have Jifufu? She's just level 40, so I can't use her yet. So, weak link, I got her.
An opening. Shit. Look out.
Hello, Nier. How you doing today? It's good to see you. Everyone's coming. I'm really happy. Thanks, guys. Are you excited for the new HSR update? Done with Wuthering Waves? Not yet. I've been sick for the past 2 weeks, so I'm trying very hard to get caught up and get everything ready for that. So I'll probably, depending on
Suppressing fire.
This bullet.
Sorry, I'm trying to
Reach
do
its mark.
like end-game content, and talk
Allow
is
me.
a little difficult for my recovering brain.
Let's make this quick.
Ow.
Obliterate form and spirit.
So I'm getting to Fufu and skipping the next banner until Miyabi or Yanagi. That's a good polling idea.
Lose yourself in the music.
But yeah, no. So I'm not done with Wuthering Waves. I'm just trying to get caught up on Zenless, and then we can go over to Wuwa, and then on Wednesday, I'll be doing a super big stream for the HSR update on Wednesday. So because that's going to be really fun. That's going to be really sick.
Take the shot.
This character's insane.
Prepare the
This
next
character's
tactical
tough.
strike. Power support ready.
Concentrate. Supporting position.
There we go. Yeah, this character's dumb. But yeah, I have Chufufu, and I've only been able to use her in Hollow Zero because the Hollow Zero will raise the levels of your characters, but she's Cardathea still up for a few days. Yeah, unfortunately I won't be able to get Cardathea. I got Carlotta, and I'm actually really excited for you guys to see my Carlotta. I haven't been able to do like super like a whole lot with her. But excuse me. But she's kind of at a good, like, she's really good for how little I've had the time to like super invest into her. So like I'm really excited to see your guys' reaction to that. Except for the fact that I can't have Yixuan here. It needs to be bigger.
I am the eye of Owl.
Sugar's on this team. No. Crap. Heck.
Eradicate all evil.
Heck. This is the problem. Looks like I wasn't the only one. Yeah, so I don't know. Whenever I get sick, which isn't very often, knock on wood, it's always my lungs. So like when I'm sick, I am like laid on my back. I can't do much for as long as it takes. So it's not very fun. But luckily, I'm back. I got here before the HSR update, and I'm really excited. Congrats on getting short, Lada. Right? I mean, it's very fun. I really like her. I haven't like really used her because I want to say my reaction to how built she is for live, for you guys. But I think she's at a pretty decent spot for, again, how little investment she's actually had. I'm gonna get Feint on after Saber and Archer rerun. Throwing a meter at enemies is 6, right? I didn't know he did that, but that's really cool. I don't. Again, I don't know, because I've been sick. I haven't had any time to really catch up with what's going on with, like, HSR or anything like that. But does Feint not come out after Saber or during? Because I'm pretty sure I've heard. I do not know if this is true at all, so take this with a grain of salt. But I'm pretty sure Saber's banner is gonna last like 3 banner lengths, so you'll have more time to get her if you want to get her. Which is pretty cool. I think that's really nice of them. But yeah. So I don't know when her banner actually goes live, if that makes sense. I don't know. And I'm in a pickle because I don't have any. What do I do? I think I yoink Astro, and then I give you Lucy, because Lucy's at least built, and this team's gonna need the help because these guys aren't. I don't know what characters you want on your team, if I'm being honest. Well, heck.
Hey, don't look down on me.
Probably you're my best bet. Yeah, this is probably my best bet. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be really rough. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. I will probably not S-rate this one at all. Excuse me. I have heard that Phenom's like
Recalibrate.
exceptionally good.
I'll manage things from here.
So I'm interested to see what like the full extent of what he does and like his trial run and stuff like that. Obviously. Okay, we want the buff.
So unprofessional.
Buff.
Take the shot.
Anyways, even I bit this easy people because I got bored.
I won't betray your.
Got Yixuan, very nice, very very good character to get, very strong character to get.
Nothing.
And this phase is gonna kick my butt. I am not recovered enough to do this. But so how are you liking it, Nier?
We fight together.
Please go down. I have like 3 other enemies to fight after this guy.
Home run!
You're in my sights. Adjusting for wind.
Oh, it's this thing? I'm probably not
Are
gonna be able
one
to beat
with
this.
the wind. Supporting position. Show no mercy. Time to pin them down. I'll pierce right through.
Get through the story and watch the YouTube, it's crazy. But,
Stay on your feet.
you know, to each their own. That didn't hit! Bruh.
In the melody of combat.
Strike zone.
Initiating level 1 safety.
So far, Field 2.0. Gotcha.
Time to end this. Suppress the target. The threat is still active. Your journey
But yeah,
ends with me.
still hate the TV.
Show no mercy.
Well, if I'm thinking of the same TV that you're thinking of, which I think I am, the TV doesn't stay around for very long. You can actually turn that off if you don't have to use it anymore. Like I'm assuming you're talking about the TV,
One shot, one kill.
like maneuvering around for like the beginning of the game. Yeah.
In position.
Once you get to a certain point, those missions just don't exist anymore,
Neutralizing the threat.
so you don't have to worry about that. Get it, nerd.
Nothing breaches my defense.
Catch this one.
Time to end this. We got him. The best defense.
I'm not getting
Is
us
a
right.
strong
Oh my
offense.
god.
I'll pierce right through.
This thing's not even like.
You're in my sights. Evasive formation.
Maybe if I had a better option for this
Pin them down.
first
I
team.
won't betray your trust.
Like Evelyn's having to hard carry so bad.
And the winner is me.
Suppressing fire. This bullet.
Come on, please.
Reach
Give it
its
to me.
mark.
Give it to me, please. Go down. Go down, please. Thank you. Yeah, we are not getting S rank with this one, chat. There's no shot I can beat, and no. There's no way. Yeah, I have 46 seconds to clear 3 waves of enemies.
Boom.
An opening.
Come on, there we go. Oh, it's this thing? Okay, no. I'm confident we can beat this thing. Clearing it in the time, no.
Ha! Don't blink. You'll miss me bashing you into the ground. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's make this quick.
I cannot imagine playing through, like, the beginning of the stages with like Yixuan and stuff like that, because I played core and that was like the one of the default A ranks that you got.
Please be gone.
But yeah, no, I think that'd be super fun to do.
Cycle of yin and yang.
Because like the amount of just BS you can pull with Yixuan alone in the beginning areas is insane. Yeah, you're gonna do that thing that you're doing now, aren't you?
What a nuisance.
Ow.
Stand still. Let me beat you into the foundations.
I think it's the first time I've ever heard Kaleda's ult sounds. There we go. Okay.
The magic of music.
Yin and yang.
Yeah, I was about to say, there's no shot they changed it. Maybe I could S-rank this if I tried, like, several different attempts.
Your fate
But
is sealed.
I have other things that I would like to do for this stream. Like, please go down. There we go. Yeah, so it's definitely doable. Definitely. I think it's really just that first half. Breaking up that team it hurts her so much. HSR tomorrow? HSR tomorrow. Absolutely. Very excited. I'm very, very, very excited. Now the question is, are you pulling? For who? For Finon? Probably not, if I'm being honest. For Saber? Probably not. Wrong answer. I know. A lot of people are really excited, and I think that Finon looks fantastic from what I've been able to see. Admittedly, with me being... I hate doing this. That takes 10 days. I'm not doing that right now. With me being sick, I am very behind on what they posted about him and all the other things coming. So there's that. I would like to catch up with that. But from what I have seen, he looks sick. I'm only excited for pulling Virgil. Virgil's coming back, so that'll be really cool. I think we just start the story, actually, and then we do the rest later. I may or may not have joined a Discord server dedicated to Phenom. That's some dedication right there. I can respect that. If there was a Discord server for Kafka, I may actually do something with this course. Virgil from Doubleman Cry Collab and PGR. Oh, gotcha. Okay. A lot of people refer to Miyabi as Virgil, and I know that you started playing Zenless, so I don't know.
The court was corrupt with decadence. The martial world stood leaderless. Bandits ran rampant, and people suffered unbearably. Yet heroes of righteousness still rose up, blades drawn and raised to champion justice.
You know how I can't say for the life of me.
Had seen frequent
Sure.
bandit raids,
Sure.
until one day a warrior emerged from the mountains with a roar.
Drum roll, please, right?
Dares disturb the peace on our streets.
Oh, where'd this hero pop up from?
Is this part of the script?
I told you to read this.
I'm a disciple of Yunquei Summit. I won't stand by and watch
150? Very nice. That's very, very good. Yeah. That's... If you hold off summoning until you get to 10, that's almost guaranteed.
You didn't
That's very
read
good.
it either?
A Yunquei Summit?
Way to arms! Oh, sweetheart.
Watch as our heroine swings her club with skill.
You already
and
guaranteed.
throws her
Got you have the
fists with
50-50.
fierce
Nice. Okay.
precision.
Are you gonna go for a weapon or
Vicious
no?
Bandits are left trembling, their courage shattered, and their menace stripped away.
But yeah. You'll try. Gotcha.
What a young hero
Yeah.
in the making.
Then I'll go for
Another
Sunday.
beautiful tale to go
Ooh,
down
that'll
in
be good
history.
too. there's a lot of characters
At
coming,
least
like rerunning and coming out that are gonna be.
If the bandits
exceptionally
were
good.
actually bandits.
I think with my account, I'm gonna hold off because like I don't know. I really hope that Kafka becomes like really good again with the buffs that they're giving her, and I already have the Herta, so like I'm kind of fine just holding onto my summons, let characters come out, see what's going on, and kind of just chilling like. And then once I take stock of what's going on, I'll pull for someone maybe. I don't know. It's because I don't have any supports for him. Gotcha. I mean, that's a pretty good support to have for most teams that are really good right now.
Wow, that's awesome! I loved watching those movies with martial arts heroes when I was little.
Ouch. Well, it feels like you're a real expert now.
Used to exert
Maybe
A.
it's because I've watched so many movies. I feel I should always step in and help whenever I see.
Wow. You might want to watch less then.
I was too impatient and clueless just now. I barely left the mountain, so I didn't.
I get it now. You're actually a young...
All workers from Phylum Heights, working part-time as extra.
If it weren't for the selfless masters of Suibian Temple during the mining accident a while ago...
Don't mention it. That's our duty as the disciples of Yuanquei Summit.
Your grinding
As long as
story.
you're all safe and well,
How
Shifu
far are
will be
you?
pleased.
I'm interested because the
That's
HSR
why
stories are really long. Run for us.
Misunderstanding. We hope you don't take it to heart.
These are separate issues. Suibian Temple will take care of now that we understand each other and the matter is settled. I have to go take care of the task Shifu assigned me.
Young master, please wait.
Interesting. Oh, you're in 3.0.
Your ears, your tail.
Yeah.
They're different from the usual cat thyrans. Could you...
You can tell I'm a tiger thyron?
I knew it. I was watching your impressive fight and was immediately struck by inspiration. Master Tiger is fierce indeed. But the audience has seen too many stories about the legendary, righteous, and sword. Why not add to the story a young
Mem?
hero fresh out the mountains,
What's wrong with
yet
Mem?
equally brimming with fierce determination?
What are you trying to say, Director?
Oh, Master Tiger, your popularity hasn't decreased at the box office one bit. But the current market demands new faces too. Once we pass Phylum Heights, where else would we
You just
find
surprised
such a
me.
young, spirited,
Gotcha.
beautiful, and
Extraordinarily skilled.
Yeah, Mem grows on you. At the beginning, I was just kind of like,
What are you talking about?
okay, I guess it's a Pokemon because it just says its name, and then it grows on you.
Yes, you young lady. I can tell you're very talented.
Not at all. Mr. Director, even if we disciples of Yuanquei Summit step away from our teachings and return to normal life, we don't usually pursue such career.
Let's not rush now. You see, not only is our movie starring the retired Kung Fu Super...
Is he a tiger thyron too? Oh, I remember now!
The young lady has good taste. I'll consider your...
But I'm not really cut out for acting. I can't even put on a stern face to make Shifu attend morning lessons. Besides, I still have a task to complete.
But wait, the big...
Hey, didn't you say my return is the big
The real highlight is... all of our fight scenes for the movie will be shot inside the Great Hollow in Waifei Peninsula.
That sounds really impressive, but Wait, shooting inside...
Danger is just a publicity stunt unless it actually happens. All these years in the filmmaking industry have taught
This
me
guy's
one
crazy.
thing. No matter how brilliant your talent or sincere your creation, they pale in comparison to the power of eye-catching hype!
brilliant talent or genuine creativity? Which exact...
Song Huang, this is our chance at a comeback. We have to seize every opportunity.
Then, you must be taking all the necessary precautions, right? Working inside the hollow is incredibly dangerous, not to mention the lingering miasma and the Exaltist's growing presence in Lemnian Hollow.
We have! Thanks to Mr. Sung Huang's connections, we've obtained a hollow entry permit from the HIA. The officials shouldn't give us any trouble.
Yeah, what about your
It's said to be
safety?
an area cleared of ethereals and miasma.
An area cleared of ethereals and miasma? Mr. Director, This is the exact area Shifu asked me. I should report this to her and double check with the associate. Mr. Director, I'm touched by your appreciation of my talent.
Not everyone seizes every opportunity that comes their way like I did when I was...
Oh well, art always has its flaws. Anyway, Mr. Sung Huang, the crew is ready, so...
Huh? You're
The Hollow is unpredictable. What's safe today might not be tomorrow. As a disciple of Yunque's summit, surely our young master here understands.
I don't like his attitude.
So, will you be escorted?
Well, you see, we're on a tight budget, and of course a large share of it also went to Mr. Sung Huang's paycheck.
It's a reasonable budget.
So you're telling me you don't even have secure...
I'm ready to sacrifice myself.
I'm not planning to sacrifice myself.
Relax, we have all these professional martial arts actors on the... All right, the Hollow waits for no
Yeah,
one.
this is not gonna go well. Yeah, no, you're crazy. Yeah. I don't know when the actual... I need to research. When is the actual live going to be... When is the update actually going to be going live? Because usually it goes live... Okay. Yeah. So it'll go live way past when I'm done streaming. So. Hey, you. What's up? Hello, Aya. How can I help? What is the end of 3.0? What do you mean? Like the 3.0 story or the Amphorius as a whole so far? Which one? Yeah. So the ending of 3.0, I'm gonna have to... I'm pretty sure... So, from my understanding... Okay, so... Just... So do you like... Are you seeking for me to tell you what the ending of it is? Or like... What? Because I don't want to say it if you don't want to be spoiled what's going on. Spoil it? Okay. So for the ending of 3.0, basically, Mr. Yang... I believe Sunday goes too. I already seen a lot of... Gotcha, okay. So basically, the end of the 3.0 story, Mr. Yang and Sunday, I think it's just those two, end up going to Madame Herta, and they're like, basically like, hey, these guys are stuck, please help, we don't know what's going on. And that's like the Spark Notes version of it, and so that kind of plays into her getting involved. You heard her. That's crazy. That's crazy. Man, I mean, that's basically the end of 3.0, and then you go into 3.1, to 3.2, then 3.3, and then 3.4 is coming out. Got Skirk. Nice. What? While I was sick, I actually played, yeah, like, not really played, but I actually, like, logged into Genshin for the first time in a really long time, and I've been doing my dailies. And I didn't do any story, because, like, maybe I decided to stream it, I don't know, probably not, but I figured why not. and I did a lot of exploration. I have quite a few pulls that I completely forgot about. Yeah. Yeah, you probably could have, yeah. Yep, that's probably what it would say, because I do tend to... Yep. Yeah, so I have like 280 pulls on Genshin, or something like that. And yeah, I'm just kind of existing. Skirk looks cool, but I'm not gonna pull on Skirk, because I have Malwika, and she's just kind of my answer to everything. Mem. Yep, that's Mem. Ooh. Evelyn?
Eradicate all evil.
It's giving us Evelyn?
The stage will be mine.
What? And I can't... Also, Trivia is so cute. Trivia's a really good character. I think my favorite character from the story so far is gonna be Cypher. I think she's really, really cool. Although I don't technically have any Inforius character. I like depending on if you. My favorite's Finon. You know, I never would have gotten that. Yeah, a lot of people really like Finon. He's also really, really cool. And he might be my favorite by the end of his story arc. But like Cypher is such a good story. Cypher, my goat, right? I woke up him too. But yeah, I really like Cypher. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, I love Nihility. I love Kafka.
The new PA.
But I just don't have Acheron, so I didn't have a reason to get Cypher. Which is kind of ironic, because like I have almost every other Nihility character except for the characters that are for Acheron. But yeah.
Yep, right there. That's the spot.
She requires too many brain cells to... Really? I thought you just kind of hit E once and then you hit ult when she gets a lot of coins. Is that not how she plays? Again, I don't have her, so I don't know. I'm fan on it. Right. But hey, that's fine. There we go. I was about to say there's no shot.
I fixed it.
I think, like, I don't know if you count, like, chat, do you count the Herda as an Inforius character? Because she's released during Inforius' life cycle, but she's not from Inforius. So, Aya says no. She's not from Inforius.
They say in the Hollow Era, the court was corrupt and falling apart. The martial arts
That's kind of what I tend to go by, what they're actually from. But then you have a few characters that just kind of like are outliers. You can play like that, yeah, but you really need to really think to maximize. Gotcha. Okay. Right.
Can we move on? Everyone's
Also, no, she's not from Info. See, that's the way that I try to word it. But then you have a few characters that just kind of like aren't from anywhere. So you just kind of don't know how to describe them. So like I technically don't have an Inforius character on my account because I lost 50-50 to casters and I didn't have the pulse to keep going, so I just didn't.
Not to mention we have a fresh face on the
Yeah.
crew.
Oh, that's right. I have 50-50, don't I think. Which means I actually have enough to guarantee now.
Director, one mountain is too small for two tigers.
I just call those characters homeless. That's crazy. Or bums. Kafka's not a bum. I love Kafka. I'm so glad she's getting a buff. I can go back to using no other team but Kafka team.
You look like a tiger anyway.
Self-awareness is a virtue, but as my kin, I think you...
Master Tiger, you've seen what she's capable of.
Herda is a
With the
big
two of you in
bum?
the same
Nah.
room, our movie is going to be a
Nah. Nope. I'm perfectly fine with people not liking characters. That's completely up to them. Personally, I really like Herta. She's probably one of my favorite characters. She's awesome.
The industry has been in decline these past few years.
I don't like her.
If this
Yeah,
works
and that's
out,
fair.
it'll be a big
Jade is
win
worse.
for you,
Jade I
don't you
actually
think?
don't like, but I think she was meant by the community to not be liked. I think that was like her whole goal was like people are
You're
supposed to
clouded by
not
greed.
really like her too much,
I'm a
based on what she
professional
does and
actor
things
with
like that.
integrity. What is it they
What?
say? Always have reverence for the arts. Working with an unprofessional actor is going to be a...
I've seen lots of your...
Now you're playing cute.
You see, the kid's a big...
Yes, but I'm just small. I'm not actually a kid.
Of course. Child. Anyway, back to us.
Did you see that? Child labor would require additional insurance. It's crazy.
Tiger's journey in search of a demon-subduing art.
People using your characters, good. Oh, chat, I have a story. So a friend of mine recently got back into HSR, and they had like left their account idle for a really long time. Like I think they quit right after Boot Hill came out. So they do have Boot Hill, and they have Sunday. They came back for Sunday. They didn't really play too much after that though.
Master Tiger and young Tiger set foot on Mount Purgation.
But so I spent like an hour and a half with them, going through their account, like, hey, this is a good team you could use. This is a good character you could use. Yada yada X Y Z. And the Bozo just randomly had Boot Hill Premium team on his account. So, you know, I helped him with Boot Hill Premium, and he really wanted to use Akron, so I helped him with that too. But he got to test run my Herta, and he hasn't seen anything about her at all. So he tested her. He killed everything on his screen, and now I get like 20,000 what's it called? Credits a day. It's great. I don't need the credits, but I'm glad that he's enjoying the character.
Do you smell?
I ironically use Cypher more than my face show. Interesting. I guess that makes sense because the follow-up mechanic, so I think she works well with both.
Through the ether, leaving a unique mark on the while the fragrance called
Yeah.
story fills the air around us.
Wow, that sounds incredible.
So, there's a reason you keep producing bad movies.
Has the director only...
Bad movies. They were just overlooked gems that never.
I didn't know you cared so much about your third-rate work.
Agni's cool. I do like a Goliath. I don't know if there's any Infurious characters like before the Herta came out. I was kind of like, I don't really need another team. I'm kind of chilling. And then Erudition became like a huge thing. And I was like, okay, I have to get the Herta. She looks super sick. I really like the Herta as a character. And then she ended up just being really strong. But I don't know if there's not another character out right now that makes me think like, oh, I really want this character. I need to pull for them. So I don't know how many summons I'm gonna have by the time I decide to pull for a character, but I'm not gonna pull Aggie. Oh, I'm not either. Phenom, right?
This was never a safe area, was it?
But it adds authenticity.
Mr. Director, I hope some of my...
Forget about Invasion Next Gen and Behemoth. After everyone sees our on-site footage, those other movies will become...
Are you just accepting the fact that your movies are...
In any case, with Mr. Sung Kwang and Miss Fufu's seamless teamwork, and with 2 skilled martial artists guarding the set, our production is...
2 skilled martial artists?
Please let it be over soon.
Scene 1, take 2. Continue rolling.
His VA is really good. His VA is very good. I haven't updated my new the Herta build. Is it good? Is it better?
The ether
Won't
nothing
betray
out of the
your-
ordinary here either. Yeah. Oh well, I guess that's good news. I should regroup with the crew before they start worrying. Your has arrived.
Trying to see if there's any resources I can snag. I don't think so. I mean, you did see my... I did. That is true. I was wondering, like, maybe it got a huge bonus to a set or something.
The bandits running wild here have terrorized these lands for too long. Naturally, the 2 tigers cannot stand idly by.
I really need to learn how to play Agent Fufu. That was a fun video to record. Recording the bowling video, or not the bowling video, but the
Damn, Damn, that sound effect was great. Almost too real.
I'm still recovering. My oxygen's not going to my brain very
Despite its
well.
name, has long been overrun by rampaging fiends.
But the account reviews, that's what it was. It was the account reviews.
And within the shadows, dangers far
But I need to
greater
speed,
than
I feel like.
bandits lie in wait
What's
for the two
my
heroes.
fish one is still top tier. Right. Very, very strong. Very fun character. Oh, what's your speed looking like? Uh-huh. Still rocking base speed on Herda. I mean, if everything's dead, you're technically faster than that. I'm totally not glazing fish one because I lost my 50-50 on Cypher to her. I mean, she isn't used very much anymore, but she still is pretty good. I have not. I lost trying to mighty. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah.
With traces of miasma.
Who did I lose my 50-50 to? Actually, hold on. I need to do some research. Because I lost my 50-50 to someone. I don't remember who it was. But now I can find on Mwahaha. It was all calculated. But hold on. Who did I lose my 50-50 to? Because I lost my 50-50 when I did Astro Summit. Did I not make that video? I did make that video. I was about to say, where is it? I think it wasn't Yangqing. Goofy Akar, right? Okay, I lost the 50-50 to Brony. I was like, I couldn't remember who it was. Also, this is the longest animation in any I love this idle animation. It's also the longest idle animation in any Hoyo game. Fun fact. It's very goofy and I love it. But so I lost the 50-50 to Castros with Bronya. So I have not actually lost the 50-50 to any of the new, like, air quote pity characters. I really want to say I'm going to let this ride out, but this idle is legitimately 10 minutes long, so I'm not going to do that. No. Give me access to you. Come on.
Is everyone okay? Take a moment to collect yourselves. We're getting ready to shoot today's third seed.
I can destroy that, though. Let me through, Batman.
For years, dark energy has clung to Mount Purgation, and now the swarming fiends seem endless.
Check your six.
I guess I could see it, like, Evelyn and Jifufu would kind of go
There
together.
shouldn't be this many ethereals.
I love the purple thing.
A heavy, foul
Purple thing in Zenless or in
The
HSR?
Demon King ruling over this mountain has arrived.
Press the advantage. Your journey.
Stay back, everyone. This one's really
Evelyn's so cool. But yeah. So I think it would be kind of sick. Actually, with how Jingle U's rework's gonna work, Blade is going to be a huge pickup for a bunch of people.
Why didn't you seem the least? In fact, it almost feels like the
Accidents happen, of course, but not just like how you joined us. It was all thanks to a random act. Everything is going according to the producer's plan.
No, something's really not.
Today's shoot went smoothly. I'd say it was even better than expected. Thank.
Oh, it's entirely.
Quite the contrary. Miss Fufu taught me.
Tomorrow we'll shoot the drama sequences before the action ones, So be sure to get up early and meet at Phylum Heights. Especially you two, Miss Fufu and Mr. Sun Kwang. We can't have our two protagonists
E6
laid on
Blade
set now,
finally
can
stopped coping, right? Like Blade's been.
2 protagonists?
I mean, he yeah, like he fell off a little bit, but he's not like super. E6 is crazy.
We're filming.
But yeah, I'm really excited to test the new buffs. I really need to like sit down and watch all the stuff that HSR posted and come out with and things like that, because I've been kind of like out of the loop for a long time. But I really want to know the buffs, because like Kafka buff is super exciting. So I'm really excited. I want to make a YouTube video about all the buffs, but I don't think I have all the characters that are getting buffed. So I can only do the ones that I... Fall off is a bit of an understatement. My boy fell from space. I feel like canonically he'd be okay with that. But...
I'm at my wit. I've had it with all the acting. What is it, Shifu?
I don't know about the reading, but I've always said you've got the potential to become a star.
Shifu's so, like... Shifu's so unserious. It's so unserious. It's great.
Shifu, have you been listening?
You are a rare tiger, Thyron. You're smart and adorable, quick-witted, and as your Shifu, I don't mind you venturing into the realm of cinema. But the world is filled...
Shifu! I'm talking about the safety of the
Like...
film crew and the odd situation with the miasma.
Okay.
Not to mention there are also
Which character... For yourself. Which character fell off the hardest from HSR? Which one? I mean, like, I feel like it's kind of safe to say any of the characters are getting a buff, but, like, which one?
Suspicious indeed.
What is going on?
You should stay with the crew and keep an eye on how things develop.
So I'm going back to acting out.
It is the duty of mystics like ourselves to think of all the bragging rights your Shifu will get if you debut on the big screen.
Yixuan is so unserious. Like, oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Man, she has the best voice lines, right? Who fell off the hardest? Yes, that is my question. I posed to chat because I'm curious on your all's opinion. Because, like, I mean, the safe option is to just, like, you can pick anyone that's getting a buff. Because obviously, if they're falling off enough to get a buff, they need the help. But I'm sure that there's one that's like, okay, this one's the most. Then again, I also don't know all the characters getting a buff. I know, like, Kafka, Jingli were getting a buff. Blade's inadvertently getting a buff. If he's not getting one directly. But yeah. Because I think Blade's a safe bet. I think Jing Liu actually is probably one of the biggest ones. Because, like, when she came out, she was like the DPS. And now, like, I took her into MOC a few cycles ago, and she tickled him. Like, it was bad. She tickled him. Silverwolf had the biggest fall off. That's true. She was supposed to be really strong, and she kind of didn't do anything. Ever since her main gimmick is given a Firefly and Bootle for free, and the other benefits can be covered by Fella. Def Silverwolf. That's fair. I think she's also getting a buff. I saw a few like YouTube thumbnails discussing it, and I didn't watch it because I was just I was dead. I don't use Pella. Pella's one of those characters that if you really want to use Pella, she's really, really good, and if you don't, you know, need her, then you don't need her. But she's a very solid 4-star. She's so boring. She has uses on Acheron team for sure, but other than that, she's hella... Yeah, like I said, if you need her, you need her. If you don't, then she's just kind of, nah. So, especially with the Acheron team, because she can run a specific light cone that gets 2 debuffs instead of 1, which makes her have more stacks. But Pellet can also do that. Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, I should, you know what, actually, hold on. I want to see. What are the buffs that we're getting? So Kafka, Blaze, Wolf, and Jingli are the ones receiving these buffs. Uh, so Kafka is skill triggers dot on all targets. After the buff, Kafka's skill will trigger dot on all enemies instead of the primary target. Each cast of her skill will result in more damage thanks to the multiple dot triggers. Talent now triggers on any kind of attack. Kafka's talent now triggers on any attack made by allies instead of just a basic attack. This improves her efficiency in applying shock to her enemies. Okay. Oh, wow. Chat, look, it's Sweetie, right? Jack looked distracted while I read. Kafka's Thorns bonus ability will now refresh her talent's follow-up attack. Okay, that's crazy. Blade buff. Abilities deal damage based on max HP. Hellscape state improves Blade's aggro value. Follow-up attacks regenerate extra energy, and then... So Silverbolt's ultimate now hits multiple enemies, which I feel like should have been the case to begin with. But I guess at the beginning of the game, characters were more single-based targets with like Zeo and stuff. After the buff, Silverbolt's ultimate has multiple targets and reduces their defense instead of being single target. Very nice. Skill prioritizes type. First character in the party. That's really nice. Regenerates energy at the start of combat and turn. That's insane. So Silverbolt's going to make a comeback. Ah, Yum Cha Sin, right? So Jingliu is going to be scaling with HP, gains synergy and crit when allies lose HP, and then talent gives extra stack of Sinjizi. I can't pronounce that word. She could have a max of 4 stacks if you ever like her. That's nuts. So I can test 3 out of the 4 characters, because I actually do have Silverwolf on my account. That'll be really fun. So I'm super excited for this update. I want to make a YouTube video about all the buffs that they do. It's going to be awesome. Near what? Okay. Tell him an ill-timed bit joke. I want to see what... Grew up with no parents, no backing, and no one... That's crazy. Okay. I did not get the right dialogue options for the lady. I'm coping seething that Sweetie is playable. I mean, Zenless does a really good job about making it a little harder to tell which characters are playable and which ones aren't, because a lot of the NPCs look really good. How good is Jifufu? So Nier, you have Yixuan, correct? Yes. If you have Yixuan, yes, she's yes. If you have like Evelyn, then she can also work with Evelyn. But if you have Yixuan, then yes, definitely worth it. Yep. Then yeah, I would highly recommend. So I don't know how much you care about tier lists and stuff Nier, but Prodwin's Yixuan was 0.5. The highest being tier 0. Yixuan was tier 0.5. When she came out, Jifufu, Yixuan immediately shot up to tier 0. That's how good she is. And she is kind of meant to be played with Yixuan because they're part of the same faction, so they synergize really well together. But, yeah, so I would recommend it. If you're willing to. If you just straight up don't like the character, don't do it. Yixuan is really good. Yixuan is really good. Yes, easy to play. Yes, she is. And I love all of her mechanics. I think she's really fun. Yufufu also works with non-anomaly DPSs really well. Yes, like I said, Evelyn's also really good with her. The crit damage that she provides is really nice. She appreciates it a lot. I only have Nekomata. Okay. Personally, I just personally really don't like Nekomata. She's not very... but Jufufu can work with Nekomata. I mean, obviously you want her to stay with Yixuan at all times. But for some reason, if you want to play her with Nekomata, she can do that too. I don't know why. But she could. The lesser, right? This script is so weird. I'm still coping. S. Frank Billy. That's what I've like. S. Frank Billy's gonna be like a headshot. It's either gonna be like Billy when he was working with the Sons of Caledon, or Billy with, the Starlight Knights. So, because like Billy, when he was with the Sons of Caledon, you did not want to run into Billy like at all. It was almost a guaranteed death sentence. Alright. And I still can't move my characters around. I want to put these guys first. That's not gonna let me. I still can't get over what Nier said. That's crazy. Drop that. That's what shit.
Perk up, everyone! We've got the big scene today! An old steed in the stable, a hero past his prime. How closely does the fate of Master Tiger mirror Mr. Sun Huang's...
Hey, did you really need to emphasize the old and past his prime parts?
You're missing the point. An old steed. I mean the sentiment. Heroism. A heart full of righteousness. Attention, everyone! Make sure to capture all of Mr. Sun Huang's magnificence.
So that means I don't have much screen time, right? I can finally focus on investigating the...
Miss Fufu, don't get distracted.
You're
We're
wrong.
about to...
You know what? I'll concede on that
Master
part.
Tiger and Young Tiger venture deeper into the heart of Mount Purgation, drawing closer to the truth behind the Purgation Bell, and to an even greater threat.
That didn't do it. What? This is supposed to be a Jifufu story arc, and it's just Evelyn being really strong with Aster Yao. That's all this has turned into. Yeah, but he's not actually a Tiger Siren.
Mr.
Unless his ears
Sunwang,
just didn't let in.
You've always been
tiger thyrans? And how many of our kin?
That's true. But that just makes it all the more hard.
You've only been with the crew for 2 days, and you've already picked up how to smooth talk. You're also a distinguished disciple of Yunque Summit, right? I've heard them.
Shifu is very powerful. She also saved my life. If Shifu hadn't brought me back to the mountain when the tiger tribe encountered a great disaster.
Oh? So it was your Shifu that took you in then. But who's to say whether it's fortune or misfortune that we...
We?
The forbidden artifacts must not be used.
But what choice do we have?
It may be the Hollow or the will of the heavens
We?
that claims us, but it...
I'd say it's fortune.
Fufu, stay alive.
From now on, you'll live in their stead.
But we must also bear the pain that they cannot.
The laws of our people shall not be broken.
Yes, that's why I started training at Yunque Summit. What about
Convictions? I just don't want to follow in the footsteps of our kin. What in this world? It's eat or be eaten. You didn't think the entertainment industry...
We did give up a lot because of the Hollow.
We as in French.
But
Yeah,
surely
this
there are things worth
story
holding
was
on
like,
to.
oh haha, this guy's gonna make me
Even when
record,
faced
I'm
with
shy,
life
but
and
what,
death.
to all of us are dead. All of our kin are dead. And I was like, what? This is like a really dark turn.
Do all mystics speak with such grand...
The true meaning of the scriptures is always hard to understand. But I think the reason we train and meditate is to fight for the things worth holding on to.
Our two heroes, the camera is ready.
Yeah, now they're gonna have a fight of ideals. That's gonna throw me into combat, isn't it? Almost. Right?
No sign of danger doesn't mean we're safe.
I think the one with the tiger ears is gonna win. You know, that's a pretty safe bet, actually.
Stay alert and always be ready. No sign of danger doesn't mean we're safe.
Let my song move everyone.
I guess I should open with Astra, even though it's a Gypsum Fu thing. Right there he is. I want to call it like
It's dangerous here.
the act, like the not the actor, the producer is probably like an Exaltus or something, or he's just really stupid. One of the two. I'm gonna go play some Terraria. All right, have fun. Thank you for stopping by. It was fun. It was fun catching up. It was. Keep an eye out. I'm pretty sure I stream way before the update goes out live tomorrow, so we will be on, yes, the HSR stream maybe tomorrow, although unlikely, but it will be on Wednesday. I'm going to flex my Acheron build. You're always welcome to, absolutely. It will be a longer stream, because I'm streaming the entire story in one day. So it may be like 5-6 hour stream.
In the Hollow Era, demons
Really,
and
I'm so
monsters
excited for that.
ravaged
I'm
the
so
land.
excited for the story.
Evil spirits plagued the world. The court was corrupt with decadence. The martial world stood leaderless. Bandits ran rampant, and people
Not Acheron,
suffered
Archer. Did I
unbearably.
not? Can I not read? I mean, I can't read. That's true. You did say Archer. That is true. The bow guy that uses swords, right?
However, there are always righteous warriors, drawing their swords and wielding
Yeah, I guess
their
HSR
blades,
doesn't really have like
standing for
a
justice
bow.
and chivalry.
I mean, they have light code, so like they don't usually use conventional weapons like Genshin does anyway. But yeah, that's true. Anyway, see ya. Peace. Have fun.
What evil dares to befoul
Bro,
this
that's an awesome. I like it that they fill in the art, even if you have like the panels going. They still fill in the art. That's really nice.
I am Ju-Hu-Hu of Yunkui Summit.
Master G! Master G is here!
Master, please save my daughter.
Fear not, good people. Master Ju is here. There will be no suffering where
I'm pretty confident that Shifu is going to, I keep calling her Shifu, but just, you know, because everyone else does. Yixuan is going to make everyone watch her film when it comes out as a group in the temple, and that's going to be great.
Master G! Master G!
Master Ju is here, and Master Ju!
I don't know why she has a weird looking bow thing that has a tiger print on it.
Rest here a while. Time is of the essence. Pause. Run!
Yeah, this is...
Where can we go?
Hurry! We've got to save these people first.
That's diabolical.
I'll cover you.
Like, I want to use Shifufu more, but if they're going to surround me, I'm just going to hit E with Evelyn. They're all going to die.
Demons! Demons! Help! Help me!
Don't leave me alone here!
I need to remember how to use the Tekken ball. I can't remember how to do it.
Live on, my child.
These.
Oh, that was easy. My husband and me were concerned about, yeah, I've done this before. I need to find the two. Is there a third one? Nope.
Break.
There we go.
Stop right there!
Get rid of them.
Yep, it's the Exaltists. Oh, this poor guy. He managed to escape, but he's not safe. I love doing that. That's great.
Everyone, are you all...
I feel like I fought Miss Fufu for 2 hours.
The equipment.
It's probably because the ether concentration got higher than...
Oh, forget about the darn If it weren't for you, we'd all be lost in the hollow. To think that...
I looked around, but there are still some crew members I couldn't find.
Yeah, because it's not safe. Moron.
Right. Both the producer and Sung Kwang are missing.
I suspect... No, I'm certain this was...
I couldn't care less about the producer's survival. But he has the remaining...
But you've all been exposed to highly concentrated ether for too long. I'll escort you out first. Mr. Director, I'll come back with other disciples of the temple and look for the rest of the crew. I'll also get...
Thank you,
So the director is not a bad guy, he's just kind of dumb. I'm sure lies could help, right? I'm pretty sure. Feels like it. I wonder why they took. Yeah, I have no clue what she's talking about. Check on billion. What? Ah, okay. Yeah, it's gonna be the Siren.
Souls cannot ascend the stairs to sanctuary, but there's always some kindling in dust more special than others.
That sounds like Anton.
This voice. It's
Miss Fufu, I'm honored to have you attend my performance. I regret that I must temporarily break this wonderful The deal is simple. Trade the hollow coordinates have been logged in the flash drive. I know villains are not to be trusted.
Okay. Surely Shifu's not gonna let her do that alone, right? Like, canonically she's alone. Like, we as player characters get a full team of 3, but, like, canonically she's alone. So, I don't know how well she'd actually fare.
Existence and annihilation, brilliance and decay, bliss and suffering, all shall return to the Creator.
There we go.
quit the act.
Blessings are granted without bias, thus ignorance is managed.
So I wonder if that is the director. Maybe the director is the Exaltist, because he kind of like, I don't know. He's either an Exaltist or he's like mega oblivious.
The flickering flames of the kindling illuminate the steps for the sanctuaries chosen. Even the most faithless.
And surely he's not that oblivious. But...
Heads up.
Dude.
I hope everyone's okay. We gotta hold on.
There we go.
One step further, and you may shed your mortal sins. But the gate to the final domain does
There we go.
not open without
Finish.
fight.
One safety.
There we go.
May the Creator refine us.
Okay. So they're the rest of them.
Our two heroes. You must be exhausted. If Tiger Thyrans weren't so rare, if the bell wasn't so demanding, I wouldn't have had to go through all the trouble of staging this grand just to lure you both into... Though I must say, I'm surprised that our little cub actually has... Our sect has suffered greatly. Capturing Yixuan's pride...
I know I wanted a stereotypical villain as a cover, but your lines in...
When faced with one's death, is that not when they throw reason to the...
You don't actually think you're some sort of faded... Your boss is gone. Your organization is in shambles, and yet...
That is
you
true.
so happen to stumble upon a treasure of the Tiger Thyrans while walking through the hollow? You're unbelievably stupid. Are the only things rattling around in that head...
Silence! I should have purified that tongue of yours with the flames of refinement.
Cover? Tiger Thyron.
The Tigerbane Bell, a specialized W engine capable of resonating with and catalyzing ether.
Okay.
It boosts the user's abilities at the cost of a Tiger Thyron's life. That's the information you have.
Criminals using criminals. What a cliche.
Cliche indeed. Which is why the Tigerbane Bell was crafted by my dead kin. Such cruel technology can rapidly catalyze the victim's life energy. And if the victim is a Tiger Thyron, the wielder can even consume the victim's...
I remember now. But wasn't that a forbidden relic of the Tiger Thyrans? It should have been lost in that...
It is indeed a forbidden weapon.
So I guess
people.
there was like one major, like, I don't want to say faction, but like group of Tiger Thyrans. And like something obviously happened and now all of them are wiped out because like they were all I guess in one area, maybe? I did it? What'd you do?
But I didn't tell you the whole truth either. The user must be a Tiger Thyron, and they must also have an ether resonance that matches that of the victim. Such restrictions are what prevent this powerful tool.
I'm officially known as the Galactic Baseballer.
We Tiger Thyrans
I don't know how well my clapping's coming through, but I'm clapping for you. Congratulations. That's awesome.
Reason to preserve such cruel technology.
Cruel? Yes, it's cannibalistic and cruel.
Right? You did it. You did it.
But life in and of itself is cruel, little Tiger. We never had the courage to face such harshness until the downfall of our kin. So after this...
What are you two yammering on about? I'll use this Tigerbane Bell right now. What?
You just don't listen. Your part as the villain is coming to an end. But before that, do me one. I don't think she's so kind-hearted that she'll simply let me devour her.
Oh, so he's the villain.
Eat or be eaten. That's the way
that's
of the
crazy.
world, you foo-foo.
You're gonna get folded so fast. Oh, okay, so that's what this is.
Driving the tiger to devour the wolf. A sandpiper and a clam locked in a struggle, only for the fishermen.
Okay, from the damage that I'm taking, I can actually die from this, which is a little scary.
Waiting to strike.
That's crazy. Activating his ability right before I actually get him stunned is insane.
These classic plots never get old.
Nothing slips through my defense.
But I think I prefer playing the villain.
Give me Astrobot. Give me Evelyn.
Why not nourish your own?
I'll try and finish the fight with Jafufu. I don't know how well it's gonna work. Oh yeah, no, we win. There we go. We're better.
Surrender now! You've gone too far!
Yeah, she's a trained disciple. What are you gonna do about it?
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
Incredible.
Quite on set.
Why didn't you just finish me?
There's no shot that was a movie. Were we watching the movie as playing at... Bro. Did we actually watch it with the Suibian temple?
Seems I've lost, you lucky child.
I guess that is the bell, so that would be fitting.
I put on such a great performance.
Putting on such a show, taking so...
When all careful plans fail, it all comes down to one fatal miscalculation. I knew all Yunque's...
I'm a senior of Suibian Temple, Tiger Thyron Jufufu, the righteous heroine, Master Ju. Oops, I didn't...
You're really into the role, aren't you? Come, Victor. Use the forbidden artifact stained with the blood of our kind, the Tiger Bane.
Who would want to devour you? You.
Do you think I've been eating nothing but good food on my journey?
So you murdered the real Mr. Tsang Huang with the Tiger Bane bell, right?
I siphoned the life of our kin and stole the
So this is
power
all
within their flesh,
interesting.
along with all the hatred, suffering, and anger. Eat or be eaten. That's how I've come this far.
You want to live this way, even at the cost?
Eat or be eaten.
I don't understand, and If we have to live by devouring the flesh of others, then why? Why do we fight so desperately to stop the Hollow from devouring us?
It's because of these so-called ideals and principles that the Tiger Thyron settlement was swallowed by a Hollow. If we'd only used the
Okay, so now we know what happened to them. They were swallowed by a hollow.
ethereal would have been.
There is no if only. When I was young and would remember that night, sacrificing the lives of one's kin in order to save the rest. Is that doing the right thing? The good at that moment.
Yeah, she would
at that
have
moment.
a take on that, wouldn't she?
Perhaps it's all just a matter of a single thought. A single thought leaves behind so many regrets, so many what ifs. But there is no if only. I've stopped dwelling on the rights and wrongs of the past.
How do you know that my choice is wrong?
Shifu also taught me another lesson. Know when to stop reasoning with the bad guy. Maybe one day I'll be able to answer your question. But until some other powerful villain takes my life, I'll continue. I won't devour you, nor will I take your life. I'm handing you over to public security and making—
Fufu.
Huh?
I hate your name.
I like my name. It does make me feel like I've had a good life so far.
So wait, was that a movie or not? I guess not, and the maniac just happened to record all of it with the equipment that was supposed to be broken. I guess, maybe, I think. I don't know. That's strange. It's very strange.
You've grown a lot.
You're making me blush, Shifu. Though, what are you—
I'm talking about your skill in lecturing villains on morality.
Shifu, you're—
It's an important skill for us good guys. Making your grand entrance with an impressive line and exiting with righteous words. Isn't that exactly the kind of hero you aspire to become, Fufu?
Maybe being a great hero or a legendary figure doesn't know. Maybe doing the right thing is more important than becoming a hero.
Yep, now cut. That's the movie.
Master Fufu.
Huh?
Remember to feed the bird for me.
You months? Oh, of course Wise is watching
That's
it.
impressive. So you crushed the schemes of the Exaltus and...
No need to praise me. Shifu is actually— So even if I ran into a situation I couldn't handle—
Master Fufu's prowess is rivaled only by her humility. Since Shifu never showed up, doesn't that prove you're already a capable hero in your own right?
Wise speaking facts.
Wise, don't call me that! Plus, I realized that rather than being called Master Fufu, I much prefer being everyone's senior disciple Fufu. So don't be afraid when you encounter demons or evil spirits.
Very nice. Nice. That was really cool. I really like that. And now that we've done this, we have unlocked these, which is probably what we're going to do to round out the stream. Because there's only 8 of these. From what I remember, these don't take super long. No, but it could be wrong. Yes. I totally think it's a good idea. Okay, so do we actually do the fighting or what? Okay, so we're doing the fighting and then we go. Okay, gotcha. After the fourth hit of Jifu's basic attack, it will, if Hu Wei's present, trigger chain attack. Okay. I guess I don't have an option. I have to pick this one. I don't have Juwei, I guess. But Bellion's the Bangbu. I don't have Juwei. I really hope my YouTube chat's updating correctly, because, like, it doesn't... I don't know. If people are typing in my YouTube chat and I'm not responding, I do apologize. It's not showing up on my end. And no matter what I look at, it's saying that no one's talking. So, I'm assuming no one's talking. But I could be wrong. So. Okay. Although I don't have the panda, so I can't do that. Yeah, I don't have the panda. I can't do that ability, so I don't know why it would make me pick it. This is weird. Oh yeah, this is like a time thing, isn't it? Yeah. Gotcha, nerd. I need Billion to like line up with more of them so I can hit more of them. There we go. Kind of like that. And then that should get both of them? Dang it, nah. There we go, I got it. Boy, Agent Shifufu. Wow, that was really hard, chat. Wait, she runs. I have a feeling the people who, like, coded and did her animations and stuff like that had a very fun time. Are we going back into combat? We are going back into combat. Okay. So I honestly don't know what it means by chain into force hit on a basic attack, because her basic attack is just an infinite string of attacks. But I could be wrong, I guess? Yeah, because if I hold it, it's just... Ah, there it is. Figured out how to do the ball. And this is kind of unfortunate that I don't know how to play her very well. I also need to get energy for my EX, like, very badly. There we go. go. We have. Oh, we got 2. Very nice. Yeah. Why not? That's a literal blank screen. I think that's what happens when Billion swaps from Billion back to the character. Maybe this will get done faster than I thought, because, you know, we have the whole... I'm gonna have a story. I didn't realize there'd be so much story about this one. I wonder if this stuff takes place before Bell and Wise. I mean, they probably do. The Snarl or Growl. This character's great. Oh, okay, never mind. So now we actually have some strategy to think about with the buffs, because it's like the buff is just picking the one that you can actually use. Now you can actually use all 3 of them, because you can chain together characters. Okay, yeah, I know how to use each one. I know how to use her better than Yixuan. Let's start with that. How about that? There we go. I really need to figure out a way to get more might without having to use my EX attack. Because, like, surely there's a way to get more might. I'm just not, you know, figuring it out. There's the fidget spinner. I love seeing her fidget spinner just as I'm doing other things. It's great. Yeah, and her E, or her hold is insane. It takes care of so many smaller enemies. It's great. Alright. It looks like the last one's a fight, which makes sense. Oh. Oh, we have more people than just the 4 of them. She's throwing hands. Oh, okay, so this is what leads into our 8th one. Gotcha. Interesting. Okay, so do... I think this one's probably your best bet. I love it. It just scoops them. Like, they get no hope. It just scoops them all. I love it. There we go. Okay. Now we just unlock this guy. Get more energy that way.
Leave it to me.
I really want to get on the ball. I really need to redo her trial run. Because, like, I didn't expect to get her, so I kind of just did it without really thinking too hard about it. And obviously that was a bad idea.
Watch out.
There we go.
Watch this move.
Yeah, Jifuku's super fun to play. Just the fact that you can keep doing an infinite attack like this is very fun. It's not, like, super practical, but usually the infinite attacks just aren't. Which, you know, kind of unfortunate. Like, I know in Hollow Zero, you can get a certain item that lets Hinaki have an infinite attack, which can stun really well. Like, not really, like, stun them as in make them, their bar go up, but, like, stop them from moving entirely. It's really, really cool. Rogue exit music. There we go. And that is everything. We're back. It's been so long since I've been back at this store. I'll definitely take the money. I need it badly. I need it badly. Yeah, I need to do Deadly Assault, but, like, Deadly Assault sucks. Although I technically have 3 teams now. I technically do have 3 teams. The caveat being, I don't have 3 built teams. If I had Jifufu built, I would really like to see how I fare with that. The caveat being, I don't think I have, like, Jifufu's just not built enough at all. So I can't really do that too well. But I hope by the time that it ends, I would like to try Jifufu, see if I'm able to do that. Because obviously I want to. So, there we go. Craft 4. Okay, so we're basically crafting 4 of these. Which shouldn't take too long. We'll kind of just chill on the screen, because I think as soon as I unlock one of these, I think. Yeah, because I'll get that one when I level up. And I have to go and explore that area, so I don't want to set my guys out to explore it yet. 0204. Let's see, I probably need to level up some Bang Boo for some exploration. But I just don't have very many Bang Boo that really explore, actually. I don't have too many. These guys will. But I don't have any of these guys leveled yet. I guess I have more than I realized I did. I don't really have to level them up right now. Okay, level up. Level 34 reached. Wow, I did it. What does this want me to do? Craft 6? Okay, so that we're just gonna, there we go. Woo, we did it, yay! I'm excited to see what this place looks like when it's like maxed out. Although I think it's getting close. It's gotta be getting close. Oh, we upgraded the dogs thing. I love that. That's awesome. Yeah, I like that. This place looks awesome. Yeah, I'll talk to them at a later date. I mean, I'll probably talk to them when I log into dailies tomorrow. So I wonder... I think this might actually be what it looks like maxed out now. Because, like, it doesn't... Because, like, there's a gift here, but there's no other gifts icon. So... There may not be. What? Interesting. So that these are... Hygiene, okay. Can I get the accessories now? Hold on. Wait, what? Dismantle. I don't want to dismantle anything. Hold on, I need to check. Can I get the... Yes! I can get them now, yes! That's diabolical. How much is that? 8 million? I only have 2 million. I mean, I can make that. It's not too hard. But, yeah, that's insane. Just accessories. Bro, what is that? What is that? Ah, okay, so gotcha. So yeah, now Weiss has cat ears. Yeah, that's sick. I'm really excited. I just need to make, 6 million more, whatever they're called, monies, for Zenless. But yeah. So I'd say that this is pretty good. We got a lot of the things done that I really, really wanted to get done. I will probably do, like, the Suibian Temple stuff, on my own time. Just because I don't think there's enough stuff left to do for a stream. Or maybe I'll hold off on it, because, like, we've been building this for a while. So maybe next time I stream, I'll end up finishing this stuff as well, because I do need to do, what is it? The thing that I hate doing. Deadly Assault, that's what it is. I do need to do Deadly Assault. But yeah, I'm gonna end it slightly early. I need to give my voice a chance to rest. I have not talked this much in 2 weeks. And I want to make sure that I can stream for the HSR event. But, so like I said, if HSR is up tomorrow, but I don't think it will, we will be doing that. If not, I think we're going to hop on over to Wuthering Waves, do some cleanup there. I know that there's a few events that have been out that I haven't gotten the chance to do, and a few character stuff. So we will be doing that. We will be live tomorrow. And thank you all so much for watching. A lot of people did come by and told me that they wish that I feel better. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And I will see you all